Is this on?
Hello.
Hello. Is this working? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Saturday, April. Ooh, I said April. Ooh, we're in August. Hold on, time out. August 19th, 2023. We are Spade of Spades podcast. We are back for another edition of the program.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the delay.
My bad.
We're here now. We're waiting for Dusty to come in here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started while we wait for him to come up. Mm-hmm. I just want to say a couple things before we move any further. Timo, good luck on your show tomorrow.
Yes, sir. You and Noah.
Apologies, we cannot make it down to Charlotte, but trust and believe I will be tuning in to the show tomorrow. So, fellas, good luck.
And y'all follow It's All Love podcast on YouTube and Instagram. It's All Love.
Yes, sir.
Good talk.
No pun intended. So, man, okay. I gotta get this off my chest. Mm-hmm. Nothing bad, but just something that kind of touched me. So, last night I was on 8th Street.
Okay.
Just hanging out. I was getting ready to head home. Got my car, closed the door, started up, all that. And this guy, just walked up to my. Well, he didn't walk up to my window, but he could just kind of like wave me down. Roll my window down, say, what's up, bro? What's going on? I mean, I can tell he was in like distress. Mm-hmm. So, come to find out, this man, number one, he's homeless. Okay. Number two, he's a Navy vet. So he's a Navy veteran. So, I mean, naturally, I have a soft spot for veterans. Of course, because I'm one. But even more so, because he's a Navy guy, just like I was. Did 24 years. He retired. He ended up marrying a woman that that was 10 years younger than him at the time.
Hold on, not to cut you off. You found this out then, having the conversation with him?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And then scoop real quick, see if you can go out there and find Dusty.
All right.
And so this woman that he married is 10 years younger than him at the time. When they met, she was in college. And so as he was telling this story to me, I just started putting the pieces together, but I didn't want to assume anything. And, so they eventually got married, had, I think, like 2 or 3 kids. But then, of course, as time went along, he was making really good money because he was in IT. Of course, people who are in IT, for the most part, are doing pretty well for themselves. So he was doing pretty well for himself, and then COVID came along. And so in his case, he was a contractor. So, of course, whenever you're contracting and you're doing various different jobs, whatever that is, when it's time to lay off people, when things happen and, companies have to cut back on cost, they lay off people. And so when COVID came and everything shut down, the company in which he was working for, they didn't need his services anymore. And so when that happens, basically when the money stopped coming in, she was like, "Yeah, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this." And so they end up divorcing, and she took the kids, and then he eventually became homeless. And now he's in the streets of DC homeless, and he has all this talent. He's trying to start his own detailing business, and
She took everything like that for him to become homeless?
She took everything from this man. When the money started rolling in. And so it just goes to show you like we always talk about in this show, like as a man, no one's coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? This man like broke down crying in my arms. I gave him $100. And he just broke down crying. And I told him, I said, call the VA, which he did. Well, he had already been doing that, but he has a social worker now. Mm-hmm. So I told him today I'm going to call them on his behalf as well, so that way he can get out these streets because
you don't deserve to be in the streets like that.
Nah, and he got it's a lot of people who are homeless who got all this talent, but they don't have no sense of direction or even hope, and when I gave him the $100, I told him I said because he didn't eat nothing all day yesterday. He didn't eat nothing all day. He barely had a Dr. Pepper. I said stay on top of them, man. Like stay on top of the VA. Like get the help that you need and get out these streets because he had got assaulted beginning of August. Somebody went upside his head with a gun trying to rob him.
Trying to rob a homeless person. That's insane.
Yeah, and I can he was still kind of like concussed from that incident, because some of the stuff that I was asking him, he didn't really have like no recollection of, as far as like his career when he was in the military. So Frank, shout out to you, brother. I'm gonna do what I can to help you, get back on your feet, but that was just like really heartwarming for me. I mean, I talked to him for about 15, 20 minutes. He detailed my car, and we were just talking, and and then when he was done, I gave him the $100. I said, you don't need to be out here. And I told him, I'm gonna do what I can to talk to the VA to get him off these streets because, it ain't nothing good out here in these streets anyway. So, I'll be closely monitoring and following his story and what comes of it. But I thought that was pretty heartwarming.
Yeah. When you every time you see a homeless person, the first thought is like, oh, what did you do? You know what I'm saying? What you want? You know what I'm saying? But circumstances cause people sometimes to get homeless, and a circumstance like his is extremely unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
That they would allow her to take so much that he became homeless. That is insane.
And what made it even more like crazy is he was telling me somebody was asking him for money, right? Somebody who didn't have any money just like him. Somebody was asking him for money, and then when he said, man, I'm homeless. I don't have no money. They call him a broke motherfucker. I'm like, time out. You asking him for money because you don't have any, but then when he don't have anything to give you, he's broke.
You said another homeless person came up to him asking him for money, and he said, I'm homeless too.
Yeah.
And that dude said, man, you broke motherfucker. Yo, the pot called in the kettle black. That is crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
The audacity of people, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, so again, man, that's that's why, it's stories like that is reason as to why I work so hard, like I do, and just make sure that I'm always put myself in the best possible positions to succeed because you never know. It could be any one of us. Any one of us can end up homeless and not really have anywhere to stay. So yeah, that story was a real touching one for me. So we're gonna I'm gonna be following that story closely to see what happens.
But yeah. That's so sad to hear, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody who in the military need to be on the street.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. Period. But even more so.
I mean, nobody. Yeah, of course, nobody.
Right.
But especially when you serve this country, and you without a home in this country.
Yeah.
I feel like that is insane. That is crazy.
It's criminal.
You literally sacrifice your life, and you homeless out here. Yeah. That's insane. Yeah.
So I'll be in close touch with him and see what happened. What happens moving forward. But our guest is here.
Yes, sir. Took a little minute, but I got here, bro. That joint took me to Greenbelt Mall.
For real?
Man, I swear, I got out of Greenbelt Mall and all that. I asked my son. My son was like, "Dad, do you know where you going?" my son, like my manager when ain't nobody around.
That's what's
like,
up.
Man, you late.
Up.
You can do it, Dad. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up, though. That GPS be acting fugazi, man. Yeah. I'm telling you.
It's tough. It can be difficult trying to get to the building because if you don't, because when you put the address in, it's like, is it on the left side or the right side?
Yeah.
And it's like kind of tough because on the right side is the mall, on the left side is the building, and you got the doctor's office
and all the other stuff.
To the left, So,
but see, I know Greenbelt a little bit. I'm right uptown.
Yeah.
So at first, I thought y'all was in the buildings right here.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's some jumps right there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I went over there first, but then it took me to the mall. So when I came, I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I still tried. My dumb ass still tried and shit.
No, I always tell people, I was like, it's right across from the bus lot.
Yeah.
So like if they do that, you can always be like, well, where the bus?
Right
okay.
Right across from the bus lot, directly next to the McDonald's.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so.
But it's all good. Dusty, what's up, bro?
Man, what's up with y'all, man?
Yes, sir.
You know who it is. You know who it is. He's in the building. I like y'all set up and all that.
Man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, brother.
Celebrated his
You a Cancer?
Nah, I'm a Leo.
Leo.
Oh, okay.
Celebrated his 35th birthday. 35 years around the sun. Trying to get like you when I grow up. I got a few more years to get there.
Yeah, people don't even know I'm 35. People think I'm younger and stuff. Like, what?
Yeah,
but when I was younger, people thought I was older. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of threw me off. I'm not going to hold you. I just knew you was like our age.
Man,
everybody watching you back then, I thought you was our age. I did.
35, baby. I'm 35, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no connection here. I got the Wi-Fi.
I use data.
Okay.
Because we bring in the G in Greenbelt.
What's the network?
That was lame. I'm sorry.
The network is what's the name of
the Been A1 since day one. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Because of course, like when I was younger, everybody thought I was older than what I was. Just because of how I carry myself and my mindset and how I go about my business. So same thing with you. When we was younger, and you was real young in the GoGo game, and leading TE. I definitely thought you were older than what you were.
Yeah, I was. A lot of people don't know I was only 16 years old. It comes as a surprise to everybody. I was only 16 years old doing all that by myself. It came from, I guess, I guess it came from like my mother. Like my mother was teaching me marketing before she knew she was teaching me marketing. Like I was the kid in elementary school that had his name on his pencils. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. Like each individual pencil had my name on it. Like she used to be in them little catalogs, ordering them little special little pencils and stuff like that. And she used to do it just so I wouldn't lose shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to lose shit when I was younger. And what she was doing, she was putting my name on that joint. Not my government name. She was putting Dusty on that joint. She was branding me without. So that's what I learned, like, at a young age.
Oh, so you had that nickname as a young age.
She gave it to me.
She gave it to you.
It's like a family hood name.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Everybody think I made it up for a stage name or something, or it came along when I was older. Nah.
Yeah.
People knew Dusty before they knew my real name.
Yeah. No, I get that. It was the same for me. Wow, I'm telling you, because my nickname is Scoop. And,
that's all I know you as.
Yeah. My nickname is Scoop. So that came from getting cooked and said I look like Fat Man Scoop. Timberland.
Yeah, mine ain't come from no bid or nothing. I was never dusty. I was never rolling around in dirt.
Yeah.
As some girls be saying, like, what you dirty? What you rolling around in dirt? Like, no, it's just a family name, bro. My mother gave me that name. You hear me?
Yeah. Listen, I know the girls having a field day with that growing up.
Oh, God.
Like,
I know.
what you rolling around in dirt? Like,
I know.
Why your name Dusty?
But it also made me different, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they questioned it. But also, why do they call you Dusty? Or just being around, like, they might come around and everybody call me Dusty, like, oh, this might be the cool guy or something.
It's a conversation starter for sure.
Yeah,
it's a conversation starter for sure. Like, because I used to get the same thing. Like, Scoop, would you like ice cream? I'm like,
I ain't never heard that one, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's
what?
a deal, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I get it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even my foolish ass, you know what I'm saying? Why you named Scoop? I'm like, girl, you want to know? Because I scoop. I'm like, I scoop. You did it. Play with it and all that. But it's pros and cons to having a famous nickname like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people actually think that your mama called you that nickname. You know what I'm saying? And graduation rehearsal, we doing graduation rehearsal, they say my real name. They like, your name ain't Scoop? I'm like, you really thought my mama named me Scoop? You should go somewhere.
Well, my mama made me Dusty, and on the intercom, and everybody can vouch for this that went to school with me. Maybe not in elementary school and junior high, but high school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you heard Dusty.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty, come to the main office.
That's crazy.
Same thing for me, though, too.
Like, over the loudspeaker, facts.
That's crazy.
In trouble, not in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dusty, come to the main office. All through Coolidge.
And you knew it was you, one of one.
Yeah.
Now, there's actually another Dusty in there.
Oh, for real.
What's his real name, Dusty?
His real name is Dustin.
Dustin.
Okay.
But he hit it with the
They called him Dusty, and I called him Dusty too. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. You know what I'm saying? To this day, we still, you know what I'm saying? We don't kick it or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? We'll send each other messages or something like that. It was another Dusty and Coolidge whole time.
Yeah. Nah,
it's ironic, but
that's crazy. Yeah.
Have I met another? I did meet another scuba. It was Shawty, little lady scoop that used to be with the DMV Clappers back in the day.
Yeah. I forgot.
I know another Scoop. I know another Scoop here producing.
Yeah, we had the same birthday around the same time.
Yeah, I know a couple Scoops. You ain't the only Scoop.
I know, man. Hey, listen, it's a few Vics around, man. It's all over. Hispanic, white.
I met every race under the sun named Victor. I'm not gonna hold you. Every race.
I just copped Vic this morning. So.
I got a half.
Hey man, I just called Vic this morning.
I got a halftime.
Your name worldwide, baby.
I got a halftime.
It's Vic's all over the place.
That's on DC slang for you.
That's
you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's
I don't
fact,
know what rated this show is. So if
you
you
good.
you
good. You know, out of town. You know what I'm saying? You'll say that they be like, what?
What's
KD?
What's a KD?
Ace, bro.
Think about
I
it.
need 7, bro.
What's their numbers? What numbers do they wear? Think about it.
Oh, yeah, that's so creative. I'm like,
yeah, man.
If I ever meet Vic, I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, yo, so do you know the term the term Vic means?
I think he knows. If
He has
KD
to
know,
know.
because KD knows.
KD
Of course,
know.
KD knows.
Of course, KD know. He from here.
Yeah.
I think Vic knows by now.
He
We've
smoke
been using that
gas.
for a really long time.
Yeah, and he smoked gas too.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact.
He
I think he knows.
Yeah,
He has to know.
Yeah.
He has to know. Because he said he was smoking gas when he was with the Eagles and he had to play the Redskins. He had to know. He had to know.
So Dusty, that's real quick. Let's talk about your background for those who don't know who you are. Give everybody a brief introduction, brief overview of what and who you are.
All right. My name Dusty. As y'all know, True Expression, City Dreams Entertainment, and Stay True Apparel.
Okay.
You know what it is. My background, man, I'm just, young kid. You could say typical story from the hood, had a dream, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went to D.C. schools, all D.C. schools. I actually lived in Florida for part-time.
Oh,
So I went to Florida schools, too. Yeah, a little something about me and stuff. Went to Coolidge High School. I went to Elliott Junior High. I went to Adams and Stevens Elementary. So you know what I'm saying? I'm in the DC realm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I started off. I was into sports. I started off in, of course, like rapping and stuff. I was not into the whole go-go thing at first. I was a rapper. I used to go up Target Squad on Georgia Avenue. Y'all know what Target Squad is?
No,
Target Squad was there. It was a studio. DJ Rob had that jump. He used to be a rapper at first. And then I got into the whole go-go thing when I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't the lead mic.
Oh, so you started early.
Yeah, I came as the rapper, as the second mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the lead at that point?
Nick. Nick was the lead.
That was early in the days.
Yeah, no, I was way back, bro.
Mm-hmm. We were doing 12 for 12.
Way back.
Yeah, I came up with a company called City Dreams Entertainment. That's a
Yep.
marketing production company.
That's what's up.
specialized in video and photography. I went to school. I got my degree in applied science and multimedia. That was 2012. And,
That's what's up. Where at?
I went to the Art Institute of Washington. And I
Okay.
transferred to Westwood College.
Well, you know how many calls I used to get from them? They used to blow me to
Yeah,
death.
I mean, they got a little background now, but my degree is official, so.
That's what's up.
The Art Institute used to call you?
Yes, the Art Institute, because, they used to come to Duval and try to, recruit people for
Yeah.
Duval and shit.
Yeah.
And you sign a little thing, and then they got your number. Oh, you getting called.
Yeah.
Oh, you get called. You sure? You sure you don't want? I'm like, first of all, y'all got no football team, so I'm not going to y'all. Just period. Then,
that was
just,
the only thing.
just
yeah.
period. I'm just not. Just off the rip. I'm just not going.
But you
to
was
y'all.
allowed. There was ways. You know how like high school, if you're high school,
Yeah.
there was ways for you to walk on other teams, college teams.
Yeah.
I just ain't go through that. I
At
was
that
I was
mind-
done. Yeah,
at-
I was done with
yeah.
sports by then.
At that time, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, because it was a couple people at our institute that played other teams.
That's what's up, though. I wish I'd whatever.
So
It was expensive too.
So the inspiration, obviously, you're from the city,
Yeah.
and we all love go-go.
What? That's an understatement.
I love go-go through and through till the day I die.
That's an
You know what
understatement.
I'm saying? What was the inspiration behind, jumping into the band?
Jumping into the band, keep it 100. Coolidge. Like I said, like I knew, of course I listened to go-go.
Yep.
Knew about go-go, I partied to go-go.
Yep.
But that wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was more so the streets. Like even though like everybody around my way went to the go-go's and everything, it really wasn't like a thing that we did consistently. You know what I'm saying? We was on the block for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas rapped around my way. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing around my way. So Coolidge, like, people in Coolidge knew I rapped before I played in the go-go band. So the popular rappers in our school was like, you heard of Freddie P?
Yeah.
Freddie P.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, Freddie P was a popular rapper. That's probably it. yet, for real. That was actually doing something that was our age, that was out there. You know what I'm saying? But I rap alongside my man Chaotic. He was later on became a member in True Expressions. At the time, I rapped with him. I was just doing something with him, for real, for real. I wasn't even like taking it serious. I know everybody say that, but I swear, you know, so I was not taking it serious. I was my man rapping. I could rap. I'm just trying to hang with my man for real. My man want to go to the studio. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much put me into that, like, all right, let's do something consistently. Man, Nick came along. He had a band. He was like, hey, you trying to play with the band? It wasn't even called True Expressions yet. It wasn't even no name yet. It was like called Do or Die or something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, I come to the practice. I came to the practice, and like right there and then, like I clicked. And there was only like 3 people in the band. It was just Nick, Ray, the one that played timbales and congos for us. He was the drummer, the keyboard player, the timbale player, the congo player, everything. And then there was maybe like one mic man, another mic man, my man Howard. That was it. It was like 3 people. I came in. Then they picked up Wayne Palmer. When they picked up Wayne Palmer, I was like, yeah, I'm in. That was my inspiration. Like around me, somebody just asking me, hey, you want to play in the band? That was it. It wasn't no, hey, I want to be just like Big G, or I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I knew about Backyard. I knew about Junk. CCB, I think, was out at the time. 3DB. 3DB was a popular band at the time. We used to go to Good Foods.
Oh, man. 3DB was underrated, boy.
But at that time, they was a big band. Like, they was bigger than Reaction and shit at that time. You know what I'm saying? So we used to go to, like, Good Foods and shit like that. I used to go to levels of TCB, but I wasn't into it for real. So I guess my friends inspired me to, hey, you should do this. Other than rap, you could rap. You know what I'm saying?
3DB is great. But yeah, I feel like with y'all, I call y'all the Big Crit of GoGo.
The Big Crit of GoGo?
Yeah, you know who Big Crit is. Yeah. So what's the name? He's elite, but he's consistently underrated. And I feel like that with y'all. I feel like y'all elite for real. Yeah. It's just people underrate y'all so much, and I don't really get it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause low-key, I had some of the best versions of songs out there. You know what I'm saying? Lotus Firebomb. You know what I'm saying? And certain jumps y'all hit is different. It's so different. It's so different. What do you think it's a reason behind that, or y'all just doing y'all thing and how people react, and that's how people react?
I guess a typical answer would be like, it's the politics. I don't think it's the politics.
That's the cliche answer.
Yeah, that's the cliche answer. Let's keep it 100. That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It came to a point that it go back to the conversation I was just having, like in the beginning, like how my inspiration was those around me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I became lead Mike with just that. I didn't become lead Mike with, oh, I want to do this in my life. I want to become the biggest lead Mike in the city. You know what I'm saying? So my inspiration came from, all right, this is what we doing for now. All right, I want to become lead Mike. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm getting into it. But at first, it wasn't no power motivation behind it. So it was just us playing. We was just doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming up with the songs, we was having fun. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we was having fun. It wasn't no business to it. It wasn't no, oh, we trying to become this, we trying to become that.
I could tell, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And
the love of it.
It was really for the love of it. We was doing it for our hoods. Like, and you got to understand what type of band True Expressions was personally. Like, we really was a whole bunch of hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. It was other bands out there like that. You had your hood bands and everything, but, like, we really was made up of hood people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't all just from one hood. We wasn't all just from Kennedy. We had 1A Zone in our band. We had Surgeon Quarters. We had One Deuce in our band. We had Rock Creek in our band. We had Kennedy in our band. Shepherd Park in our band. But it's all hood niggas in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So
that's love.
But Because even in the early days of YouTube, when you all were,
We was like one of the first bands on YouTube.
no,
when you think about it, like
I'm hip because when you all were and you all faithfully uploaded y'all practice videos.
but we was having fun. It wasn't no
Right.
business structure behind that.
Right.
And that's what you gotta understand. Like, all right, later on, XIBs and
Right.
TCBs, they started doing that shit every practice and everything.
Yep.
But there was a business structure to it. There was marketing plan behind it. Or we're doing this because of this. Us, we was literally just like, nigga, we want our men behind the walls to see this shit somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not thinking, oh, we're marketing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was gonna get into. Yeah.
So when we was
So
doing it,
behind the scenes.
and that's why people were so
Yeah.
engaged into it, because we was one of the first go-go bands to be on YouTube. YouTube was created what?
06?
05, 04,
I'm about to
maybe
say,
something like that.
I was in middle school for
True
sure.
Expressions came out in 05.
Right.
So these are the facts. This is not nothing I'm guessing on, or this is not my opinion. These are straight facts. Niggas didn't even know about YouTube. It's only a year old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think like one of our first videos was like, "Let me smack it" or something. And we was like in a practice studio or some shit like that.
The first one was.
And then in the midst of that video, we go to in the middle of a vlog. We didn't know we was doing that shit. We didn't know we was doing a vlog.
Yeah, we was just.
We was just being creative. Hey, we gonna show our practice and then we can go into the car and da 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 da. But we not thinking like that. We just going off of what we seen on TV, who we looked up in the rap game and shit. Like I was a Hot Boys and Lil Wayne fan and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they did their own movies, baller blocking and stuff
Facts.
like that. I was just following that blueprint. I was,
Yeah.
but I'm not thinking
That's marketing.
it's marketing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of hood niggas got a lot of tools to succeed in life. You just don't know where to put it. You know what I'm saying? We was doing all that shit.
Listen
Even
to
if
the
you
age
selling
I told
drugs,
y'all.
you was doing
Yeah.
all. I mean,
I
and not
wasn't
saying
18.
not saying you was selling drugs, but I'm saying like this hood niggas period. You know, we doing all that. We got the skills. We just got to put it towards something positive. You know what I'm saying? So I love to see people from the hood using their talents for the positive, put it in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the skills. We got the skills. It is in the wrong direction. You know
I was
what I'm saying?
16. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was more so focused on the streets than what was going on around me far as the music. Like, yeah, of course I knew I was becoming popular. My band's becoming popular. I was getting girls and all that shit. You know, so I was walking into DC Style, girl reached for my joint or something. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what was going on, but I was more embedded into what was going on in my hood, like, you know what I'm saying, than that for real.
The picture.
It took for us to get a manager. It took for a manager to be like, hey, this is what you're doing. And you're doing a good job at it.
Yeah.
You're doing better than niggas your age. But this is what you're doing. It took for a manager to come and be like, damn, you got this shit down, but add a contract to this joint. This how you write up a contract. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know you was marketing?
Yeah.
Nigga, you ahead of the game. Nigga, you got 50,000 views on this one video. What are you talking about? Like, it took for somebody to sit me down like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
this is what you're doing. So that's when I became the whole, what everybody know. You know what I'm saying? To y'all, because I had people behind me that was like, you're marketing, you're doing this, da-da-da-da. So eventually, by the time I'm 17, I got it. But that little stretch of 16, that little first year, we was just doing shit. It just looked like I knew what I was doing to everybody at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny that you said that because I feel like every brand that had expressions, I got that vibe from New Expressions, from Surreal Expressions, from y'all. It just felt like y'all just really expressing yourself and y'all just having fun. It's funny that y'all said that.
And that's funny because I hang with somebody from Surreal Expressions. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, I want them to come back. They cranked hard.
And you're right. The doing impressions, expressions, all that. I don't know. Maybe it's the word. Like, but I didn't make up that name. The original lead Mike made up that name. Like I said, this was
Nick.
The band was called a whole different thing. And we was going to like Wheaton to try to like combine our band with like Maryland bands and shit at first. Okay. Until we was like, Wheaton, Rockville. You remember we from uptown, so like it's different. Like when you from Southside Maryland is like Capitol Heights and Suitland and shit, so that don't sound different. Yep. But to us, to uptown niggas, our Maryland is Rockville, Wheaton,
because it's right
PG,
there.
because it's right there. You know what I'm saying? That's who we adapt to. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
If you've been a lead as long as you have, talk about the, because a lot of people don't understand a lot of people in the culture, as far as the go-go culture, band members, fans, a lot of people don't understand what comes with being a lead mic. Being a lead is not just you're the face of the band or you're shouting out various different hoods or people that you know. It's a lot that goes into being a good lead mic. So just speak on that, because you have different personalities you got to deal with. You have the marketing aspect,
The cell phones. Hey, Cub.
yeah,
Hey, Cub.
right.
Hey, Cub.
You gotta be, when your band is in one song, you gotta be 3 songs ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta already be thinking about what you're gonna do in the middle of the show. You know what I'm saying? To dictate what song's gonna be next. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn the hard way though. Like I said, I wasn't the lead mic at first. This wasn't something that I was like, I gotta create a band. It's Wayne Palmer and Ray made me lead mic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They sat me down, was like, you trying to do this? Because our lead mic was going to Job Corps. Scooby and Nick was going to Job Corps at the same time. And it was like, who's gonna step up? Mm-hmm. The best niggas in our band was Nick and Scooby. You know, as far as frontline wise, all I knew I had to do was rap. Yeah. But I had to
make that transition,
and I already had that leadership role already. Right. Like I was the nigga in the band that was from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not trying to say I was overpowering niggas, but certain shit I was like, nah, let's do like this already as a second mic. So automatically they was like, who's gonna do it? Dusty. You know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of learn the hard way, or not even the hard way, just the slow way. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm talking to people any type of way at first because I don't understand my role. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like you said, it's different personalities, it's different mentalities.
Yeah.
Not just personalities, different mentalities.
Facts, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going off of, this guy ain't, he might not take what I say like a nigga on the street might take it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or we got females in our band. They might take something I say offensive. You know what I'm saying? Or I can't talk to them a certain way. And then don't get me wrong, I was doing that shit at first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta become someone that understands, first of all. Because now you gotta listen to everybody's ideas. You can't take everybody's opinion, because you take everybody's opinion, it's gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take the best opinions or what's better for the group. Listen. You know what I'm saying? You have to listen. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't listen when they're in groups. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to even understand what I'm saying right now. To just listen. Listen to the happy moments, listen to the sad moments, listen to what's working, listen to what's cranking, listen to what's not cranking. You know what I'm saying? Also, I already said how to understand, and also it's more than just calling everybody up, hey, it's practice. You gotta kind of get in personal lives too. Yeah, that's a fact. Somebody might can't make it to practice because their kid's sick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody can't get to practice because their mother moving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't get to practice because mentally they can't get out the bed because something else is happening in their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you gotta channel into that without getting into too much into their life. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta give people space, especially when you're dealing with a go-go band. You gotta give people their space, but you gotta channel in another realm of things when you're a lead mic, or when you're a great lead mic or a great leader. You know what I'm saying? So like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta channel into those moments of, damn, you crashed your car, bro. You gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? You might have a show an hour away.
Right.
Forget the band. How are you doing?
How are you doing? You need
Are
triple
you
A,
okay?
bro. You know what I'm saying? I know we got to play in an hour. I'm a little upset, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You need triple A. Let's get you off the road. Now, if we can get you off the road and on time and we still can do the show, let's do it. But
first thing first, make sure you good.
a lot of people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? It takes a long time to understand that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga might crash their car and a nigga might still be like, well, you still get to the show though, right?
Or not even don't care.
Or don't care. I don't care. Still get to the show.
know what
I'm about to
saying?
call you an Uber and shit. Like, fuck your car and shit. Like, you know, you can't be
like people, man, I'm telling you, bro. Especially when you be dealing with general managers and all that. I'm like, bro, like, you know, we got life outside of here, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't care about none of that. Just care your bottom line is your bottom line. You know what I'm saying? That comes with being a great leader.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Caring about what happened in and outside of the group or the organization or whatever you're in. You know what I'm saying? That's what takes a strong leader. Of course, your bottom line is your bottom line. Of course, you gotta make sure that's good. But at the same time, it's like these are people. These are not machines that just go around. No, shit happens in the world. And then we black, like, of course, we gonna have some issues. You know what I'm saying? Black men go through the most. You know what I'm saying? So of course, from another black man, you know what I'm saying? You like, hey, bro, you good, bro? What's going on? Nah, fuck them ballets real quick. Like, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So the fact that you said that, like, I appreciate hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Because especially you hear some horror stories. You know what I'm saying? I heard stories and people in bands. And they not giving the fuck of what people got going on and all that. So I'm glad. I'm glad to hear.
We've been through it all, man. I've been through it, man. I'm in full focus mode in the middle of a show, and something happened to somebody. And we on stage, you know what I'm saying? And I'm literally taking care of what's going on in my phone while I'm playing. And nobody's noticing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I might turn my back. You think I'm turning my back to the crowd? No, I'm turning my back to answer text real quick while I'm still on the mic. Yeah. Because my man just crashed. You know what I'm saying? Or his mother just got rushed to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like, he whole time this is our second keyboard. Y'all not even noticing this on stage. Right. The party must go on though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's why I asked that question, bro. Yeah.
It's a lot that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
It's a lot that come, especially when you taking people from their lives. You just said everybody got life outside of the go-go shit, outside the music shit. Like, you think Drake and Beyonce and Lil Wayne and all them don't go through the shit? They go through the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you heard, like, in the media, so-and-so ain't make her show, Summer Walker late for a show, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because life happens. Life comes at you fast. It does.
Then they got to get on social media and get in the videos like, well, I apologize, da-da-da-da. Sometimes it don't be no excuse. Sometimes they be in their bag, but sometimes it be some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go with it. And they dealing with millions of dollars. They just let down 300,000 people. Yeah. We might have just let down 100, 200, 300 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember, I think it was a Drake concert up in Toronto. I think it's either like last year. When that dude had like fell from like up top somewhere. Yeah. And everybody was like,
we talked about it.
Yeah. And everybody was like, so is the show still gonna go?
Yeah, crazy.
Like y'all not even concerned with his health. Y'all worried about whether the show still going.
Yeah, that was this year.
Was it this year?
That was this year because we talked about it with Darlene, not this show, last show, but the one before. Yeah,
or those shows,
and I'm like, yo, this person probably just died, and you thinking about hearing Hot Like Bling? Like, what's going on? Like, what is wrong with people? What the hell? Don't give a fuck, man. I'm telling you, that's
just
crazy.
Like those artists that be stopping their show, like, get that person some water and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a part of the show. Like, not these people, they're performing, you see it.
Especially after Astroworld.
I don't care what nobody says, especially as a lead mic. You know, like, as a lead mic, people be putting up their phones or their shirts and act like they don't see the hood. We see that shit. Yeah. You see that shit.
That was horrible. That shit that happened at Astroworld. That shit that happened at Astroworld was horrible. Yeah. That was horrible.
Facts.
That shit should have been shut down.
You see it.
A 7-year-old died. Real talk. That's crazy. He died at the concert. What? That's so crazy to me, dog.
Yeah, you
that's
see
so
everything
crazy.
that going on in that crowd. Even if you a leader that kind of like works the stage side to side, or you know what I'm saying, you can see it. Yeah. You see stuff. You see that girl freaking on that guy. You see that guy drunk. You see the stuff in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Regardless if you ignore it, you see that hood going up 20 times. You see it.
I mean,
man, he playing games.
I mean, well, and it's a level, and see, and that's why that's part of the reason why I'm having this conversation, because like a lot of people, from the crowd perspective, they don't understand and realize that. Yeah, like y'all see everything.
I see you, but at the same time, I still got to go in order of what we got going on. Yeah, it's the song list.
It's a tunnel vision. Yeah. Like you see it. It's just like I always go relate to. You ever seen the movie Biker Boys?
Yes, sir.
You know when they going down and he going to
and that tunnel joint. Yeah,
he still sees us on the side. He still see the road on the side. It's just blurry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what's in front of him?
That's a great movie.
You know what I'm saying? What's in front of him is his focus point. Mm-hmm. It's not that we trying to carry you. Mm-hmm. It's just you know what I'm saying. Our focus point is what our focus point is. Mm-hmm. The outside is the blurry lines. You know what I'm saying? But we see it, though. Yeah. We know it's there. But let me focus on what the focus point is right there. Then I'm going to come and stick my head into the blur, into the dark, and the shadows real quick, and then I'm going to bring it into light real quick. Like you said, it's an order. Mm-hmm. It's a sequence of order.
Yeah, because, you know, as a lead, you know, you have an operation that you're running. Yeah. You know, you're number one, you're trying to entertain everyone. But at the same time, you still want to make sure that your operation is running smoothly the way that it should be running. On top of even that sometimes either having to deal with things in your phone that we don't have no sort of awareness of that's going on. But I mean, I see it all the time, so I kind of understand like, okay, this and that may be going on. You know, 'cause I've been going to the shows long enough, but a lot of people don't really understand that. You know, in order to be a lead mic, you got to be able to multitask, but you also got to be able to deal with people and build relationships with other bands.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's because when it comes time and you need some band members, or you need a band member,
a backup,
exactly, backups. You know, you got to be able to have those relationships in place
to be adaptable.
Right, to make sure that your operation that you want to maintain is still able to sustain itself.
Yeah, you got to have endurance because it be hot. I'm telling you, it be hot. It be so hot. I be tired, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not even on mic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, be tired because, like you said, like you got to do it with a smile on your face. Regardless if you're irritated, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if
the sound off.
Regardless if your drummer missed a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie trucker behind you did not take a shower.
The girl that's trying to dance up on you and get on stage might not took a shower. You gotta go, you know. You gotta go through all that. You know what I'm saying?
Put his phone to my face for the 10th time. I seen it.
And look, I got a son. You know, he with me right there. You know what I'm saying? He might still be up late night. I might be on my first set. Right. Hey, can I play the game real quick? I got to answer him real quick. You know what I'm saying? I might not talk to him until the morning because I'm about to go into the show.
Real talk.
I got to answer that jump real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if he calling, I might be on stage. All right, what's up? I'm about to get on stage. I got to answer that jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's other stuff that goes on before we click them sticks that everybody don't see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might need a little shot or two before we click sticks because we just went through a whole lot to get right here on stage anyway.
Right now, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. One of the keyboards might have went out. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that happen before.
The volley heads might have bust.
Exactly.
At practice, and we had a practice before the show or something. Mm-hmm. You got to run to Chuck Levins or Atomic, but they closed at 7. Exactly. And it's 6:50. I'm giving you every scenario it is. Now you gotta get in Google and go to a Virginia music store because they close at 8.
And then you got to come all the way
Then you got to come back all the way in the city because you play at 8:15. I'm giving you every scenario that could possibly be, you know what I'm saying, that everybody don't see all the time, you know what I'm saying? So
you never know, Shawty.
you never know, you know what I'm saying? You never know what it might be. But when we click sticks and we cranking, you don't see that because we putting on a performance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. So what's the name? When I found out you was gonna be on the show, it's a clip that I wanted to show you. Y'all performed at the Bounce Street reunion.
Okay.
Huh? For real? Damn.
It's all good. We can talk about it. Hopefully.
Both of them or the last one I sent you? Damn.
What's the other one? What's the other one, Scoop?
The one I was gonna call you out on. I think the one with the woman. Yeah, that's the one that could be shown, right? Oh yeah. So it was. Yeah, I showed it to you afterwards. But y'all was cranking hard body at that bounce reunion. I'm telling you, because y'all was the first
one that had Echo Stage? All right, man, it's a story behind that. It's a story behind it. I had a point to prove that show.
It sounded like it.
I had a point to prove that show.
Okay. He was the first. They was the first band. We came in that joint like this.
I had a point to prove.
Telling you.
And the point was, it goes back to one of the first questions you asked me, like, why you think we was, underrated all them years, but we an elite band. Why'd y'all put us on an elite show if we're underrated? Now that's the question. Are we really underrated? But that's a biased answer, right?
Sometimes the obvious answer is just the answer.
It's just
you know what I'm
answer.
saying? Like I hear people be like, that's obvious. That's a cliche answer. But if the shoe fit, I'm gonna wear that.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, when it come down to it, since I've been in the True Expressions, when it comes to the big shows, we on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I never missed a big show. I haven't. I played at all the big shows, regardless if I opened up for it. I played at all the elite shows. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of going back. Yep. It was more so us, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's more so us. That's the answer to the question. You know what I'm saying? People always gave us our love. Everywhere I go, people ask me for my autograph. I ain't trying to size it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
keep
it a little different. I'm keeping 100. You know what I'm saying?
Taking pictures and all that. Yeah.
Taking pictures and all that. Like, I be walking. I be in Virginia. I be in Baltimore. Like, for real. Like, it's different. What nigga from Chicago be saying? It hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I'm a go-go. I might be in the go-go, whatever, but it hit different. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? 35. Doing this since I was 16. You know what I'm saying? Front and center. So
almost 20 years.
Yeah. So it different, man. It's a little different out here.
That's a blessing, bro.
It definitely is a blessing because at the end of the day, we still locally known. Right. We're not global. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I still could walk. I can go to Atlanta, and I might get recognized once or twice though. Somebody from the DMV or just familiar with GoGo or whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna walk in Atlanta and everybody know me, but I might walk on a college campus and somebody here or there be like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Yeah. You know? I mean, and that's a testament to you and your leadership.
Yeah.
That you've spearheaded, with the band, for all these years. So before we move any further, I just want to give you your flowers now.
I appreciate it, bro.
And because when I was away in the military, I was gone, and when I finally came back home, like 16, I forgot when I first ran back into you, but cause at that point you had started really getting heavy into like your photography and like videography and all of that, and I just when y'all recorded that, I was telling Scoop, I always go back to the video when y'all recorded when y'all did flashing lights in the studio.
It was like a little promo joint, right?
It was a full practice session.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
First did flashing lights. I was like, bro, they got it.
That's the one. That was the one. Y'all had the best. Y'all had the best version of flashing lights. And people used to be mad at me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That junk crank right there. My bad. I'm sorry.
And that was around the time when I was like, all right.
That was 09.
That was 07.
Yeah, it was 07.
07, 08.
That was 07.
07, 08.
That was 07.
So that was around the time when I was like, all right, let's make this into a business. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through the whole little Love TV thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we capitalized off of Love TV. Now it's the G Spot.
Yep.
Now it's on Rhode Island Avenue. I learned this. I learned that. We done been through, in like 2 years, we've been through like 2-3 managers already. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, about that time, it was probably that time that's what it was like, all right.
Because even then, I could tell the way you was orchestrating everything.
Yeah, I kind of got out. Yeah.
You was figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, all right. They
like even like the practice videos became promotional videos. We start structuring them. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to school now. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning more. We picked up a team. You can't do nothing without a team. Absolutely. At this time, and this was early on, we had a team of 4 people away from our manager. Just promotional people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the original City Dreams. You know what I'm saying? Before I took over City Dreams, City Dreams was a thing.
Right.
I just made up the name and I drew the label and drew the logo. I mean,
and those are your legs right there. Those are essentially the voice for the band outside of your voice.
Yeah, and we made City Dreams because True Expressions was so street and the business was revolved around the hood that we had to disguise True Expressions as a business. So when we started throwing shows in 08 or 07, instead of putting True Expressions Presents, because police was really shutting our shows down.
Yeah.
True Expressions was in
for what though?
Because the hood. Yeah. True Expressions was basically documented as a gang in 2007. Yeah. With 4th District.
Wow.
So when we would put True Expressions Presents, when they was coming, you know what I'm saying? We throwing a show. They coming though. My man Malcolm was like, let's do a promotional little team or promotional company. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm was our keyboard player that later on went to New Impressions to play with Double A and shit. Yep. He was our lead keyboard player. He knew all that graphic stuff and stuff. Good idea. All right. Shit's called City Dreams. Here go the logo. He gave me the idea. Here it go. Our next show puts City Dreams Presents. They don't know what the fuck this shit is. You know what I'm saying? No issues. Our show must go on. Stop putting True Expressions on the flyer and put TE.
Yeah.
This is where this came from.
That makes a lot of sense.
Don't put Uptown's Finest, change Uptown's Finest to The Finest. This is where all this shit comes from. Marketing. Let's disguise this hood shit because we done already did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They shutting all our shows down. Nobody knows where this is coming from, though. They thinking we just randomly doing it. No, we have to do it because the show must go on. Right. We got a crowd. We got fans. Police is coming to our shows and shutting us down and locking up our fans. You know what I'm saying? We got to change the name from True Expressions Uptown's Finest to TE The Finest. True Expressions Presents to City Dreams Entertainment Presents. We learned marketing. You know what I'm saying? We learned structure. And
the foresight at that time to like adjust on the fly.
Facts.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's the behind the scenes shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But we strategizing this shit. It's not like this.
Yeah.
Remember at first I said everything was random. We was just having fun. Now it's we sitting at the round table like, how the fuck are we going to get away from this shit? Slash Uptown put the finest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we thinking about this shit. Shit, EU did it. That's where we got TE from. Exactly. EU called themselves EU the whole entire time. We don't have to be True Expressions band. Right. We can just be TE.
Because everyone already know who you are.
True Expressions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think, what was that other band, OB Tribe? I don't remember OB Tribe. The band OB Tribe.
Probably, I don't know.
Old head band, they did it too. That's where we got the whole, just 2 letters from. You know,
SOS did it. SOS.
Yeah, whoever did it, that's where we got it from. But we mostly got it from EU. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what's up.
That's where TE, like just saying TE came from, was the EU thing. EU stood out, right? They wasn't EUB.
No.
Then you got to understand, when we came out 2005, 2007, there was literally like 300 bands.
Yeah.
There was 300 bands, bro. It's probably like 50 bands now, 60 bands now that's active. But back then, there was like 300 active bands.
That's
It's 50 bands now?
It ain't that many bands.
Yeah, that's not many.
GoGo
I
bands.
said not that many. I'm like, it's that much.
Oh, is that much?
Is that much?
I might have did overboard, but
Yeah.
I think it's some GoGo bands in the cut and stuff.
Yeah,
I think
back then, you had a plethora. It was like,
and most band members didn't play it for the same band. It was 300 bands, and you played for one band.
Remember the 20 for 20 used to be a frequency.
That's what I was saying. Oh my God.
Facts.
That's when I first heard Surreal.
Yeah.
That's when you hear all the, man, I'm telling you, I would never forget. It was for my 17th birthday at that CSV, that 20 for 20. We was in there to 12 to 12.
12 hours, yeah.
Ain't eating nothing. I'm glad Coach Gator was working there, so we got free water, hurting, all that, all day,
Well, see,
all
we
night.
were kids, though, so we had the
Yeah, I can't imagine. I would have passed out today.
I played 2-3 sets now. I am tired.
I passed out today.
Back then, I could have played 4 sets, and I'm still ready for a 5th set.
Passed out. I'm telling you.
And that's facts.
Didn't have enough energy to fight after the joint. Man, I'd have been
man.
done.
So what's this video you want to call me out on?
You know what video I want to call you out on, Vic? You know what video I want to call you out on? Thank you, Brian.
Man,
I see y'all roles on this show. It's like a good cop, bad cop type thing.
a little bit.
we trade
off.
Yeah. Everybody know I do skits. I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator and all that there. You know what I'm saying? I did a particular video. You know what I'm saying? I did a particular video not too long ago, and he had a comment that just grinded my gears.
Yeah.
Just grinding my gears. And I told him, I said, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out.
Are you able to show the comment I had too, Brian, or no? Or was just the video?
He don't have to, because I could just tell you the comment.
Okay, now the video.
Hey, shout out my man, BJ. BJ Banks, Florida Pop. My man was there at them time, come through. BJ, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out.
Hey, shout out to BJ.
Shout out to BJ.
He on my live right now. Shout him out.
Shout out
he
to
doing
BJ.
his thing.
Shout out to you, bro.
You need to give him his flowers, too. I give him his flowers all the time, man. He done did his thing in the city and all that, too. But he was there. He was with us.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can't see my comment.
Look at that one. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This dude comments is disgusting.
What?
Yeah, I'm unimpressed.
What?
Disgusting? No, you can be unimpressed, but disgusted.
Discussing about.
How dare you? You got to
Look
say
at my
something.
son over there
You gotta
laughing.
put something on it. You got to put something on it. You got to explain why you said disgusted. You got to. She was jiggling like house keys. I don't know what you was looking at. You can have your preference. That's cool. But to say that's disgusting, that did something to my spirit. That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart. You gotta explain yourself, brother. Explain
You know,
yourself.
it just gets to a point where it's like, yo, like that's just it's nasty.
How? All that. Excuse me. All that booty.
Yeah.
All that booty like that. So what, you don't like a lot of booty? Is that the issue? You don't like a lot of booty?
Not looking like that.
What you mean looking like that?
It's not even proportion.
What are you looking at, Vic? What are you talking about? That is real.
The proportion of the cylinder.
What?
The circle. It's round.
It's like baking a cake.
Am I really off base with this?
Yes, you off base with that, Vic. What are you talking about?
Man, listen, I got a little pill.
It's some sloppy joints. It's some sloppy joints out there.
That's sloppy.
That.
Sometimes
Come
sloppy.
on,
Sometimes too perfect is not right.
That is not
sloppy.
Lord
You ever heard
Jesus.
of? You ever heard simple is better?
I am upset.
Simple is better, right?
Upset.
We don't need it to. We don't need a globe. We don't need a globe. Sometimes we need a little ocean, a little. You know what I'm saying? We need a little water.
That joke.
We need a little.
She is juicy. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I can't believe you said that.
I mean, listen.
I can't believe you said that.
She's a beautiful sister, but the backside is. Come on, bro.
That's real though. That's real.
How do you know that?
The way it's shaped. What are you talking about? That's real. Ain't no blah blah blah. That's blah blah. That's blah blah blah. What you talking about? That's real. Blah blah blah. That's blah blah blah. What are you talking about? Every step. Blah blah blah.
I'm sorry, bro.
Blah.
I'm sorry, bro.
I wish I could, Auntie. I'm gonna send it to you after the show. I'm gonna see the video and show you what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Man, that was juiciness.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Listen, her skin is beautiful. That was a beautiful sister, but the backside just too much going on.
Man,
I can't.
I get what you're saying because sometimes ass be like.
you can say that's too much.
Be having too
say
much
that's
dents.
disgusting. That's insane to me.
Get it. Yeah,
That is insane to me.
Disgusting.
You said
know what I'm saying?
disgusting. That's what's grinding my gears.
Hey, Dusty, bro.
That's what's throwing me off.
You now, bro. Like, as soon as I put that comment, boy, Scoop, he was. Hey, listen, that reply backwards. He was crazy. It was quick, fast, and in a hurry. He was on top of it. I was like, what? Disgusting.
He had to post a reaction video too. That's how I know it was serious.
He had all the angry emoji faces on that reply back comment, bro.
And a couple other people liked the comment and all that. I was like, yo. Yeah.
Well, like my comment or your
Not
comment?
my reply. I was like, yo, I know. Because when I saw it, because you know when the notifications come down, it come down. I was driving too. So I see the notification.
You was driving.
I see a notification come that said disgusting. I was like, what video? I was like, what video is he talking about?
And it was down.
Because I know it's not the video I just posted. I know it wasn't. I hit that job. I said, hey, Vic, I know damn well.
Dead wrong, Vic. You dead wrong.
I know daggone well.
Hey, listen,
you can say that's too much. Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, too much.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. You don't beat the horse dead.
I did, bro. I got my point across. When everybody see when the
Everybody
full
listen.
episode come out, y'all gonna see the whole thing.
Everybody know I love my sisters, but that's
Look, I enjoy that.
that's a little.
I enjoyed the hell out of that. What?
Scoop ain't playing.
No,
What?
at
That
all.
jelly? What? That joint.
All
Woo!
right, so I got. Well, I had sent Brian another clip, but
Wait till we come back.
yeah, but
Hey, my son got him on the road, man. My
yeah,
bad, man.
yeah, I know. Man, let's get into this this KeKe thing that everybody keep talking about.
Usher got to be stopped. I don't even blame her. I don't blame her dude. I blame Usher. Usher ain't shit. I'm not really blaming Usher. I'm just being stupid. But what's the name? It's interesting.
I really don't know who to blame.
I just think you making it worse, bro. Like, what are you doing, dog? Like, you can have.
You think Usher making it worse?
Yeah, Usher making it worse. He not making it no better. First of all, you knew Shawty. Why are you trying to serenade people that you know that's in a relationship? that you know. It's not like it's a random shawty, right? Ain't like it's a random shawty. She is in the industry. You know she just had a baby with somebody. Why are you purposely serenading to her like that? With the ass out, looking at the ass like that? And then put it in the video.
I get it. But at the same time, there is a but. Usher's an entertainer, right? He puts on a show.
Of course.
KeKe Palmer, she's an entertainer. She's a celebrity, but she's also a fan. Right?
Yeah.
And I have witnessed Usher at that show, clips of that show. It'd be a couple together, a guy with his girl, and he'll go like this to the guy. Is it okay? And
Was
he'll
that
proceed
before
on.
or after KeKe?
That was before.
I swear I never seen that before.
I seen a clip of that.
I seen that clip, but I
don't remember. It was
Then
another
after
celebrity, though.
that.
It was another celebrity.
That was after that. That was, what's her name? What was her name?
It was after. If it was after,
Because
then-
she sat on his lap. I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember who it was. Whatever. That's
But you
not
know what
the
I'm talking
point.
about. He gave the gesture.
Yeah.
The boyfriend wasn't there. I get what you're saying. Off of respect, just knowingly, right?
Auntie, what that supposed to mean? That was her birthday. What was that supposed to mean?
But at the same time, do you think the boyfriend should have reacted like that?
Hell no. He should have said
Yeah.
that shit behind
That's-
closed
that's-
doors.
that's where
that's
he was wrong.
Yeah, that's where he was wrong. So I get it. I probably, I ain't gonna sit here and say that I would have been like, oh yeah, go ahead and flirt with Usher.
No. I would have said that behind closed doors because first of all, the internet is undefeated.
Yeah.
The internet undefeated. As soon as he put that out there, it was a sir, is this you with your shirt off and nothing but boxers? So what is that, bro? Hey, bro, shut the fuck up. That's why he disabled his Twitter.
Yeah.
Because you sound stupid. Then they should found another video where you got her twerking for the camera with her ass cheeks out.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick one,
You gotta pick and choose who you gonna
my
be.
brother. You gotta
what you gonna accept.
You gotta pick one. You know what I'm saying? It just ever since then, it's just the energy that she. Man, first of all, she been having a different energy since she had this baby. Okay, because now she got that baby, that baby fat on her, in all the right places.
She know what she presenting right now. KeKe Palmer know what she presenting. Look, we got a song right now. Go download.
She got a little different energy going on. You know what I'm saying? I respect and all that, but if you, I'm like, come on now, like you gotta have respect for your dude. You got your dude too. Your dude is not in the industry, and he's with you in the industry. How he gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? You getting serenaded by Usher. You have access to him. It's not like It's not like you a regular female and he just serenaded. Oh, you never gonna have access to Usher.
Yeah.
You have access to Usher. Right. So how do you think that makes me feel? You first of all, you got your ass out. You know what I'm saying? And then you all up on him, putting that thing on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then now you in the music video?
Yeah.
I tap out. What's going on? That's too much.
But it also
That's a lot.
It also go back.
But
to
it comes
this.
with the territory too, a little bit, I guess.
It go back to this, and I'm a guy saying this. It go back to this.
I keep saying what's her birthday.
Think about it, vice versa. Let's make an example like Moneybagg Yo and Ari or something. You know what I'm saying? Moneybagg Yo is twerking on the girls in the videos. You think Ari? She gotta sit back and watch that shit. Snoop Dogg's wife. Snoop Dogg been married to his wife since back then.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. Snoop Dogg still be in videos talking about I'm a pimp, smoking his weed.
He kissed a shawty on WrestleMania.
He'll smack some ass on camera. You think his wife ain't sitting back there watching that shit? She's not an industry person. She's regular. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you never heard
as a man.
You never. I ain't gonna say it never happened, but you never heard her speak on that. You never heard her have an issue about that. Even on a reality show they had, you never heard her. So she was okay with that. You know your significant other.
All right, you're right about that. You should know who you dealing with.
You should know who you dealing with.
You should know their tolerance,
you know what I'm
all
saying?
that shit.
You know that super light-skinned dude was going to be in his feelings about that.
you
knew daggone well that you came out there with that ad looking like that.
Yeah. She got
and he was going to be in his feelings.
She got a snack. That's a snack, right? That's a meal. And go download that True Expression 6 Rings. He sampled KeKe Palmer snack.
Yeah, man. I think what make it all worse at the end of the day, really, with that situation, is the fact that they got a child involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now there's a divided home, or will be. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna co-parent, but that's just the power of the internet too, man. Because once y'all put stuff on the internet, both ways, you risk your family getting destroyed. Getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Because now something that could have been talked out behind closed doors, now it can't be worked out because now you got the internet involved.
Right. Yeah, that's what he was wrong at. That's what he was dead ass wrong at. Right. You wasn't supposed to call her out in front of everybody, the whole world. You wasn't supposed to do that. That's what anybody you close with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to tell you unless we around people with that family enough. Then I could do that because we all family.
Cook out or something.
You know what I'm saying? But why would you do that? If you had an issue, why would you put it out all in the business? Now you brought a whole nother element to it that you did not have to do.
Because he's not a celebrity. Marketing training. That's all about media training. I mean, it's all about media training. If he was a celebrity, he might not went about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he know. But now, when your kid get 13, your kid can always bring up in Google that you went on
Mom.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. So, my auntie got a question she put on my live. She said,
auntie?
Hey, auntie. What's her name? Auntie? She said, can I say something? Why is it all right for us to have our butt out in bathing suits, but when it comes to outfit form, it's a problem. It's totally wrong and a double standard.
The setting is different.
That's what I was about to say.
The setting is different.
It's in the setting. That's just us with our chest out.
If you at the pool,
you know what I'm saying? You at the pool at the beach, everybody.
The same thing.
Yeah, and then there's different degrees of that. Because are you wearing a thong? Like, hold on, that's a lot. That's a little bit too much ass, especially you. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit too much ass out. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the. It's all about the settings. Now, okay, you going to the club. You know, some girls they want to show out. They want to show a little something. That's cool. That's cool and respectful. But at the same time, when you with somebody, and they feel the type of way about that, you should respect that. Because now, which I think is kind of crazy, girls like when you coming out with certain shorts, when you got them gray sweatpants on. Hey, sir, where you going? Where you going looking like that? What? You got your chest out? What is going on? Yeah. So it happens. It happens to us too, just not as much or a certain degree because y'all more sexualized creatures. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got more curves, curvaceous, and all that other stuff. You feel me? Yeah. But at the same time, it's all about a setting. Now, if you wearing a bikini at the grocery store, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's wrong.
What are you doing?
Because what if I had my shirt off with some gray sweatpants at the grocery store?
At the grocery store, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, auntie, so I feel like it's all about the certain degree and the setting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wearing a bikini at the club.
Facts.
Ain't nobody wearing a bikini at the club.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not really separate. It's all about the setting, and it does it. Does your outfit match the setting?
Is it appropriate for?
Is it appropriate for the setting?
Yeah, for the setting.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't had to go to Usher concert with that see-through ass cheeks like that. You didn't have to do that.
But again, and this is why I blame him more so, because like as a man, you got to have the foresight to know like who and what you're dealing with.
And he know the shoes involved. I get what you're saying.
Right. If you know. KeKe is out there like that, you chose to be with her.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you talking about the boyfriend, right?
Right. Yeah.
But whole time, when did you ever see her like that, bro? She got this brand new energy with this baby.
I mean, that's what women do, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got this brand new energy, and I'm not blaming her. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel, you look better. You feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm all for it. It's just if you're gonna be somebody, it's a give or take.
That's a glow in a woman, bro. She just showing her glow.
I'm not saying you can't show a little something, but it's appropriate. Your whole area, your whole butt cheek area was see through.
I get what you're saying.
And you turned around and bam with it. And then laid it on him and sat it down, huh?
She wasn't the only one looking like that.
No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying if you're gonna be with somebody, it's certain things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give or take. If he okay with that, then he okay with that. But if he's not okay with that, and you know he's not okay with that,
that's the problem.
Can I
that's
ring
when
that?
there's an issue. Go ahead.
If you okay with that, you okay with that.
Right.
You know what
You know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
And if you're not okay with that, it got to come with a compromise or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna show as much, but I'm gonna show a little bit respect. Right. I can respect that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if we can't, it ain't no give or take. Then where are we?
Facts.
Where are we? You know what I'm saying? Of course, we like women, parts. That's cool.
I like when my ladies show off a little bit. Like now, I don't want, like you said, I don't want you wearing a bikini at the grocery store, nothing like that. But if we go out and you want to show just a little bit of skin, and you know what I'm saying, you want to show your stomach, I'm cool with all that. Like you can even show a little cheek. I don't care.
My
sister, with me, we cool.
My sister told me this all the time. She was like, "It's not for y'all. Yeah, it's for us.
It's for them.
To make us feel,
feel good. That's what I'm saying. I'm cool with it. If you feel
that's
good,
cool.
I feel good.
I just said just do it tastefully. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
It don't look like no Bama doing it either. Because at the end of the day, females be looking like Bamas too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you can show your ass, it better look good.
That's exactly. Don't do it trifling.
Yeah, don't do it like that.
Do it tasteful. That's all I said. It's all about tasteful. Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to show a little something, you can show a little something. Your whole area, from your back dimples up to your back thighs, was shown, and you let it be shown. Bam with it, and then turn around some more with it. Bam.
Facts.
That's crazy. Without me. Yeah. Now I see if I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm there, so ain't nothing crazy about to happen because I'm there. But I'm not there, and then you showing ass like that. It's like, okay, why are you doing that?
Right. Because
why are you doing that?
Because like you said,
and especially if it's not your character. Go ahead.
Right. Because like you said, and you're exactly right. Because like your sister said, it's not for us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I now understand that at the age that I am.
Yeah.
That sometimes the reason why they do things is not for us.
Yeah.
It's for their own self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you know that you're putting on something your man's not really comfortable with it, then now you have to ask yourself, okay, do I want to just put this on just because of how I feel, or do I want to take into account how he feels because he's not comfortable with it, and I'm gonna put something on different, and like that's where the compromise and the push and the pull, as far as finding common ground, has to come into place, because if you just gonna decide, well, fuck what how he feel, I'm gonna put the shit on anyway, and as a man, you still dealing with her after that, hey, that's on you, bro.
What you said is the compromise.
Yeah.
Because if it's a nigga that don't like their female dressing like that, it might be a female that don't like her nigga out in the streets. So where's the balance gonna be at? You get what I'm saying? But it go back to what Scoop said. It's what you choose to deal with. If you cool with it, you cool with it. If you're not, then you're not. If you're gonna deal with that person, you're not gonna deal with that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's just a compromise. Like, what you gonna tolerate?
Yeah. She one more thing. She said, I'm curious because y'all younger generation. Say you are at the mall. Are you drawn to a young woman who prefers full coverage or close fitting clothes, just like in that video? Because I'm here to tell you that full coverage women are freaks. I don't care as long as it just depends on if I'm drawn to you or not. Yeah. I don't have a preference on you know what I'm saying, what you wearing. As long as you look good to me, I don't care if you wearing loose clothes or you wearing fit clothes. If you look good to me, you look good to me. You know what I'm saying?
Got sweats on one day.
Because just because you fully covered, that don't mean you're not a thought out here. And just because you got to show a little thigh, don't mean you are a thought out here.
Right.
So I don't judge people on their looks, on you know what I'm saying, or how they are. I get to know them first. If you look good to me, then I'm gonna try to get to know you. And then I find out who you really are. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a preference. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a preference. It's something that I like more than other things. Yeah. Of course. But I think a preference is like, this is where I'm at, and that's where I'm going to be. Now, short and stubby, bring them on. Tall and skinny, bring them on. Shorty in that video, bring her on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't bring it on. It just depends. It depends on depends on how you look. Light skin, brown skin,
And it depends on my
dark
boo.
skin, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Vanilla shake. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how you look. You know what I'm saying?
Strawberry shake, chocolate shake. Fact. Now it's been times that well, not even just on my personal experiences. It's been times like a guy try to talk to a female. He be like, "Dang, you look good." And she's like, "Oh, I'm in my scrubs, baby." Well, I look a mess, baby.
I hate that.
We see it though. I get it. I get that you know that you could be better. But we see the ass in the scrubs. We see your facial features. We see your beauty past all that.
Yes.
So let us give it the compliment.
Without the makeup.
Without the makeup.
Because I feel the most when the girls say compliment on me, and I know I don't look the best. I'm like, oh, you see through the bullshit. I'm like, you see through it because I need a haircut. You see it. You see it. I say, okay,
and you hitting on something, bro, because to be honest, that's how you kind of know you might be dealing with something halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Because if she about you and you not even always put together for real, you might be working with something. Mm-hmm. Because now she's looking at you not for what you can provide for her from a monetary standpoint, but now she's looking at you from just a standpoint of what you are as a man to her. At the end of the day, not even taking into account materialistic things, money, any of that. Now you might be working with something. That's okay.
So you just trying to make me feel even more bad about Anastasia, huh?
You ain't never gonna let that go, man.
I'm never gonna let it go, bro. I'm never gonna let it go.
You ain't never gonna let
I'm never gonna let it go, bro. I'm never gonna let it go. That was awful.
It's all good, man.
I can't believe I did that to myself. Okay, Dusty, to give you some contents. Okay, so it was some years ago. Years ago, when I was still riding the bus and all that, it was a girl named Anastasia. I was talking to her at the bus stop after the job. so after work, and I wasn't looking the best, and we had a great conversation, flirting and all that. Bro, I don't know what came over me. I don't know what I was thinking about.
Such a tragic story.
So the bus came. We was talking. The bus came, and I almost missed the bus. So I went on the bus, and didn't I get her number? Didn't do nothing. But my dumb ass turned around and looked at her before I went to the bus and said, "I should have got your number." She said, "Yeah, you should have."
Oh, that's tragic.
And the door closed.
Wow. When you actually say it and the girl says, "Yeah, you should have,"
I should have hopped off the bus.
That's heartbroken.
I should have hopped off the bus.
Yeah, that was heartbroken. You should. Yeah.
And her name was Anastasia.
That might have been your wife, bro. That might have been your wife.
He said the same thing.
Yeah, that might have been your wife, bro. I ain't even trying to be funny. That might have been your wife. You might see her again, though.
My heart.
Me. Hey, you ain't never gonna see her ever again. Never.
My heart.
Never.
My heart, bro.
All right, so we got one more video to play real quick. And when I seen this yesterday, it like really it resonated in a lot of different ways for me. So Brian, without further ado, oh shoot, okay, yeah, man, you ain't ever gonna see her ever again.
I try to give him hope.
Nah.
I mean, damn.
Yeah,
and I remember when I first told this story, he was like, "How do you remember her name?" And I'm like,
right.
That's why I remember her name. Oh. She was gorgeous.
Let's do it.
Can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control, because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned To be silent doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm silent because I'm watching. I'm silent because I'm observing. I'm silent because I'm waiting for the opportunity to speak. And when I speak, people listen. When I speak, the room listens. And not only do they listen, they take heed to what I'm saying because there's wisdom that's coming out of my mouth.
Women don't understand they run the world.
I seen that a couple months ago. I was like, that is true.
Say that again, Dusty. What you just say?
People don't understand women run the world.
Man,
With what they. This is how they run the world. I'm gonna keep this real brief because I can go into details of this shit.
Yep.
You know the song "We Run the World, Girls." That fucking song is true. Beyonce knows what she's talking about. They run the world with their body, their emotions, and their mentalities, their mindsets. Their bodies because nigga ain't moving unless. I'm not saying pussy is motion, but come on now. You know what I'm saying? We
Pussy
love
is
some
motion.
pussy. We love some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Then, and some ass. Regardless, you don't even got to hit the pussy. You can just touch the ass and we like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With their emotions, we go off their emotions. If they're sad, we cater to their emotions. If they're happy, we're happy. You know what I'm saying? If they're mad, we're trying to get them unmad. We're trying to make them happy. You know what I'm saying? And with their mindset, shit, a nigga getting fly because he's trying to impress the ladies. A female's telling you what she likes. I like a clean, smart guy, intelligent guy, articulate guy. We are becoming the guys that women want. They run the world.
That's a fact. And then flipping.
And how many batteries like they put in dudes' backs from politicians?
That's different.
To
Yeah, that's different.
man.
I don't have the answer for that, but
Yeah,
you're on
that's
point. Right.
That's a deep
The
rabbit hole right
batteries.
there. Yeah.
Because a lot of decisions men make that's probably came from a woman.
Michelle
Putting that
Obama.
battery in your back.
For example, Michelle Obama. Michelle was the president, man. Let's be real, man. Don't get me wrong. Obama did what he did, but I believe. Now, this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I believe in those closed rooms. Michelle, a couple times, like, Obama, I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should go like this. You know what I'm saying? It's been moments I'm just in a band. In City Dream, I got videos. It's been moments dealing with a female to say the slightest thing. She probably don't even know what's going on. The slightest thing. I don't think you should put that in your video. Think about it. You're right. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
That intuition is crazy.
It's coming from a woman, though. If my man would have said that, I was like, nigga, fuck what you talking about putting that shit in the video.
Right.
Why did she say that?
Yeah.
Now you
makes you
thinking
think
about
twice.
it. Make you think
Exactly,
twice.
yeah.
Why did she just say that?
Yeah. But here's the thing, the flip side on that, you know what I'm saying? What you do, the dude be like, yo, I'll cut that out.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that.
We don't need to do it.
That's the action.
Yeah.
She can say it. We got to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what she was trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the powerful words. We got the power of action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole Black Lives Matter movement. Who spearheaded that? The women.
That's a fact. The movement, not the organization. I mean, they did too.
The movement, not the
Yeah.
organization. Well,
They did
the
too,
organization,
but-
they did too, but
they corrupted.
But getting right. Well, we know what that is now.
Yeah.
But as far as just getting traction with creating awareness with police brutality and all of that, that was spearheaded by the women. And look at the fallout as a result of what the women was speaking on as far as, hey, like, y'all need to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though we haven't taken huge steps forward, but we're ahead of where we were prior to them using their voice. And then once you flip it from a man's perspective with the self-control, like you said, Dusty, I mean, we're surrounded by distractions when it comes to the women. How they look, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, if you can have self-control and understand that I see you over here, but at the same time, I got X, Y, and Z I need to do first before I even worry about you. Because you always going to be there. Because if I don't accomplish X, Y, and Z, well, you ain't gonna be there anyway. Because as a man, I didn't build myself up to be whatever it is you want me to be, because that's what you desire in a man. So if I don't accomplish that stuff anyway, well, you automatically like off limits because I'm not what you're looking for in a man. So like as a man, having self-control is, like she said, it's a powerful thing, because if we're out of control, I mean, well, shit, we can destroy the world. I mean, it's been proven.
Yep.
And
power is
in the
in the
wrong
tongue, man.
woman world, not world, but the wrong woman words can destroy lives.
Yeah.
Livelihoods.
Yeah. Every day.
When niggas backdoor other niggas, who they use? Females.
Man.
They use females.
Man.
The whole backdoor world is used through female. You know what I'm saying? Females and best friends. So,
Man.
they can hurt, destroy, but at the end of the day, they help you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, but if you have self-control to get where you want to get at, you know what I'm saying? By the time they're ready to speak, it should be more powerful than you planned it to be.
That's why it's also important to have, for us as men, it's important to have strong women in our lives, because they really keep us on track.
Yeah.
They really keep us on track and on top of our game. Because if we falling short, trust and believe, they gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And how it comes out, it ain't gonna come out how you want it to come out. It's gonna come out like what the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where are you taking me? Where are you leading me? Where you leading me is not what you think it is. You gotta lead me to a cliff. If you don't fix this shit, I'm out. Like that's how it comes out. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thankful for the women that I have in my life, because I mean they keep me on track.
Facts.
Just as straight as the men do.
Yeah.
Same here.
More so.
More so, yeah. More so, exactly.
Same here. You gotta have your shit together, because a woman will go to the edge of the cliff with you, but she ain't going over there.
No.
She ain't jumping off that cliff with you. Right. She'll go to the edge, or she'll look down and be like,
"Yeah,
nigga, we ain't ready. We ain't going down there."
But if you have a plan and you're ready, and she trusts you, she gonna jump with you.
Yeah, that's facts.
If
there's something at the end of that clip, if there's something
exactly.
at the end of it, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the sisters, man. For real.
Shout out to the black women.
Yeah, for real.
The Dominican women, the Chinese women, the Asian and white women.
Shout out to that woman in that video. Okay, glory be to God.
Oh my gosh, man.
Go ahead.
But no, we can wrap this show up. It's been a good one. A lot of gems, of course. You got any closing remarks, Dusty, before we get up out of here?
Man, I appreciate y'all having me on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy, the vibes. Y'all made me feel at home. You made my son feel at home. He cool and he kicking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. I appreciate this podcast. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? To even shine light to a nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, you deserve it, bro.
Those around us, people that's listening, I'm sure they appreciate it too. So
yes, sir, you deserve it, bro. Real talk.
Blessings,
always. This is long overdue, because I hadn't seen you in a minute. I remember when I had ran into you at
the ECC jump.
Yeah, and I was like, bro.
He was like, yeah, you gotta get on the show.
Gotta get you on.
I think I asked you, I was like, for what? He was like, for everything. For video and band. I was like, because that's one of my first questions when people ask me to do stuff. What you want me to come on for? City Dreams or True Expressions? And for you to say both, it's like, I appreciate it, bro.
I was gonna give you a flowers regardless. In case you don't hear it enough, appreciate everything you've done for the community and continue to do. And will do.
Of course, it goes on. It goes on. You know what I do this for? You know what I'm saying? For the city, for my son. Those around me, and free the why, man. Free the why.
Yes, sir.
Any upcoming things you got going on that people should be aware of?
We got some shows coming up. We got Phantom DC every other Sunday. Our next one is August 27th. Man, I got endless shoots, endless films. Y'all just stay looking for it. So I know we gotta wrap it up and everything. But I'll be posting everything. Follow me, Dusty at Dusty CDE. You can follow City Dreams with a Z, not an S.
Be yourself. Hey. Damn, you just messed me up. What's the name? Plenty of podcasts is made, but nobody laid down like Spade of Spades. Like, subscribe, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all that there.
On that note, we are out. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Peace.